Church is where you find it. Last night, I went to a concert in honor of my very good friend's 50th birthday. What a great 50th birthday party, by the way. What a great idea to all go to a concert. Plus, the concert was a really good tribute band, a Led Zeppelin tribute band, and they're really, really good. So, that is some primal ass stomping music. So, what I wanted to just touch on today is prayer and church is wherever you find it. Welcome to Body of Truth. I'm Rebecca Windsor. Body of Truth was born after years of kind of pretending that everything was okay and thinking it was, really, for the most part. I had some lies that I was living handed to me like all at once. So my marriage ended with a phone call. My son then left for college, and I was left with holding the truth in my hand that I'd been really, for years, trying so hard not to see. And it took a long time to rebuild, but in time I was able to start to sift through that. And in deciding what I wanted to, obviously, fundamental things needed to change because I'd been living in lies. So little by little, working through, what I wanted, what I felt like was positive, what I knew I needed to get rid of, what the fundamental changes needed to happen, is the most important thing that happened for me as I was able to fully inhabit my body. And in inhabiting my body, as I'm making these decisions, somehow I had this wisdom to bring these changes up and through my body. And now I've broken that down into some very simple techniques that I use all the time to bring in new habits, to be very cognizant of things I want to maybe avoid, or behaviors that even when I'm triggered, just to like remind myself, like, this story. This is just a story. So it really using my physical body as a tool for emotional management. And so that's a discussion that I really, I'm longing to start with you and find out how you use your body and the wisdom that it already contains to kind of alleviate pain or push yourself forward in self inquiry, or however you use it. Maybe just in physical activity. I'm all for it. So, prayer for me is dancing, and dancing is a form of prayer. I dance with my whole body. I'm sure that I look a little ridiculous because I really go for it. Talk about dance like no one's watching. I don't care whether you do or not. It used to be show off. It used to be I needed the attention that I would get from dancing. It's not that anymore. It comes out from the core of me. And it is my worship of music, of rhythm, and of joining those things in my body for the glory of God. I feel possessed in the best way when I am dancing. I lose time. I am completely enveloped in it, and I love it. And same with being at a concert with other people. It had been so long and I've been to so few, and I used to go all the time. And this wasn't a huge venue, but the energy of other people also enjoying the music. And that music is so rhythmic and it's so primal and it's so strong and it's blues based. It's like all the human experience. I feel Led Zeppelin is one of those bands that it embodies the human experience in its chords and its rhythm. So to top it off, the type of music it was really a spiritual experience. And so what I invite you to do today is to notice in your body when you feel that super connectedness, like with yourself and your body, yes, but also when you feel like in alignment with something bigger than yourself. And when does that happen? Maybe it happens like over brunch with your family, like just that feeling of family and being connected. Maybe it happens like looking in your lover's eyes where you're like, oh, it's us, And for me, it happens on the dance floor. All the parts of me show up, and it's a fucking party. So I hope for you today to wish you to find that space of connection And I think a good identifier of it is when you feel that click in your body where you're like on fire, you're electric, all parts of you are aligned, everything's there. And for me that's the dance floor. And it doesn't need to be. It could be a quiet time for you, just feeling perfectly in alignment with yourself. But I offer you today to look for it, to actively seek it out and recognize, like feel it. When you feel it in your body clicking, and be like, oh, I love this space. I love this forest. I love this meal. I love whatever it is. And so it made me feel so joyous. And I just wanted to share that with you. And that take a moment today and think about what brings you joy. And think about when like you felt it like through your body. And see if you can cultivate a little more of that in your life. We have enough of the other stuff to deal with. We all could do with a little more joy. I'll see you tomorrow.